That's not committing a crime.
I still have a right.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
So it shouldn't have been around
What gives you the right? I should have been at the church. The church I go to, I'm not allowed to turn around there.
Well,
that's public property.
That's public property.
That, but whenever you avoid me,
I didn't avoid you. I turned around because I was trying to get through. And you're wrong, and you know you are, because you ought to know the law if you're a cop.
All you have to do is give me your ID and speak to me.
I don't have to give you my ID, and I did not have to.
Lady cop explodes over a man simply checking out a church, but before she can even try to put him in cuffs, the man destroys her entire investigation on the spot. This encounter begins near a church parking lot where a man is just pulled in, turned around, and is preparing to leave until a lady cop pulls up and starts questioning him. She begins asking what he's doing there and why he turned around in the church lot, stating that this specific area makes anyone driving through look suspicious. The man is devastated. He refuses to accept her explanation. He explains that he goes to that church, knows people there, and simply uses the lot to turn around. To him, this is normal behavior. But the officer continues her investigation anyway, and now she wants his ID. But the man keeps bringing it back to one point. What crime have I committed? And suspicion of the loan doesn't give the officer the right to demand identification. As the back and forth continues, the lady cop loses her cool and shifts into full power trip mode. But it completely backfires as the man shuts down her entire investigation on the spot. Watch the full video and see for yourself.
No, she does. She has a right to ask, but they don't have a right to ID you.
Yes, they do.
Not unless you suspect me of committing a crime. You don't.
Yes, that's suspicious activity around the church.
That's not committing a crime.
I still have a right.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
So it shouldn't have been around.
What gives you the right? I should have been at the church. The church I go to, I'm not allowed to turn around there.
Well,
that's public property.
That's public property.
That, but whenever you avoid me,
I didn't avoid you. I turned around because I was trying to get through.
There's your ID back.
That's not called avoiding you.
Yeah.
And you're wrong, and you know you are, because you ought to know the law if you're a cop.
All you have to do is give me your ID and speak to me.
I don't have to give you my ID, and I did not have to.
Yes.
No, I didn't. I know the law.
It's been done by now. Then why are you being so offensive?
Huh?
Why are you being so defensive?
Why are you coming and asking me for my ID and telling me that you have a right to? Why are you lying to me?
I'm not lying to you.
Yeah, you are. I know the law. I've read the law a lot.
Well, I was out on the road and I was trying to pull in.
And I turned around to go take that washer and dryer to my sons.
In the park behind the church.
I was trying to get a hold of him to deliver this washer and dryer.
But he turned around as I was. So I mean, they've had break-ins there. It's called just watching people's property and seeing he's snooping around people's.
Well, I wasn't snooping around. I go to church. I know Ronnie. So I go to church there.
Talk to me about it and not act.
I know I don't have to talk to you about it. You don't know what I'm dealing with today.
And I don't know who's pulling around your church's park.
Well, I don't see where you have the right to come get my ID when you don't suspect me of committing a crime.
Yeah, I suspect you snooping out, checking out of property. I don't know who you are. Where you're
That's a crime. To drive through the church is a crime. No, it's not, and I know it's not. Am I detained right now?
Just for a moment till I get her.
What crime do you suspect me of to be detained?
That's fine. If you don't want me to take care of your church, that's fine. But
I'm asking you to be detained right now. What crime do you suspect me of committing? I want to know that.
Checking out a church.
Checking out that's a crime to drive through the church.
I pull in there too. I don't check the church.
It's a crime to pull through the church.
Turn around and take off.
Is checking out a crime or looking at a church a crime?
Trying to catch me.
So
yeah, I was trying to catch him. That's why I turned around.
Y'all don't want me to find out if someone sees me suspicious.
I don't have no problem.
So that's all.
Suspicion is not a crime.
I didn't say it was a crime.
Well, why am I detained then? Why am I detained? What's your name and badge number, please?
095.
Okay. Well, no, there is. I've got it on camera. They can't arrest me because she can't even say a crime that I committed. And you have to have it on camera or they'll arrest you and take you to jail for nothing. Am I detained?
No, sorry.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, she gave my license back.
This encounter begins outside, in what looks like a neighborhood setting. It's hot, around 75 degrees, and a group of guys are gathered outside just hanging out and talking. They're reacting to something that's been happening over and over again. Police keep showing up. As the camera starts rolling, officers are already on scene, walking around, watching people, and even moving toward vehicles. The group notices immediately. You can hear them calling it out. They see officers walking with one of their friends. And at the same time, cars are being looked at and checked. The guys begin talking directly to the officers, questioning what's going on and why they keep coming back. But the way the officers respond is what makes this video a must-watch, because it raises a serious question about where the line is between authority and overreach.
75 degrees, and now they back outside bothering us. Look, he's back. We can't never breathe out here. It's 75 degrees. We can't breathe. We ain't doing nothing wrong. We chilling. Like, what's up? What's going on? What's happening? Damn, why they walk up my homie for? What the? Damn. They searching cars and all up. They going on Facebook all over. They searching cars.
I appreciate that info last week.
You wish. You fucking wish.
You know that helped me
You
out.
fucking wish.
Hey, that guy's probably gonna get 10 years.
Nah, you wish. You wish. I got you, brother. Make sure he don't harass you.
I don't know,
I don't know either, but I'm watching. Hey, you good? Everything. You can keep looking. They know me. They would have said something. They know I'm good. Oh, you did? I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember.
2 weeks ago. Thank you.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
Yeah, ain't no drama, man. All right.
They said drama.
Mr. David, how are you?
Bruh, I'm good.
Yeah, we going family. You getting family today?
Yeah, they sure live.
Yeah.
That's every week. Every time they come outside, I got them.
Bro.
Huh?
I shoot.
Appreciate that.
Get wise down, buddy.
Oh, he looking at his John.
Hey, fellas, anybody else got a gun?
Shit, I do.
I know you do.
Nah, ain't nobody else though.
You got a gun? Hey, sir, you got a gun on you?
It's just me, bro.
You got a gun on you? You got a gun on you?
Do I got a gun on me?
Gun!
Do I?
Not those kind of guns.
Do I got a gun on me? What? Do I?
My car or what?
Ale, do I got a gun on me?
Probably. It's probably too small for me to see.
Stupid. Stupid.
You got a deuce fat in your ass.
What? You got something? You got something you want to say to the camera? You want to say something to the camera so bad? You go? Yeah, y'all go on Facebook. Go ahead.
Black, you want to
Yeah, he want to say something to the camera so bad. Go ahead. Shout yourself out, bro. Go ahead.
Damn.
Shout yourself out. Go ahead.
What the?
It's cool, man.
Yeah, I seen him at UDF on. He's like, oh, you all back outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all gonna do that. I gotta find a better place to have the money.
He geeking though. Look at him. He geeking. I ain't gonna lie. He geeking.
You got it. It be Alex for real.
He is tweaking.
I thought you wanted to see us win, gang.
You do.
No, he did.
Win in jail, bitch.
Oh no.
What you talking about? Win in jail.
They geeking on God is right.
How do you know that?
You real beautiful. You know that?
I'm gonna give out.
You real beautiful. I'm finna give out the paid on. She look too. Shit. Everything good, man. Everything good, man. Y'all can stop harassing us for a second, man. Just 75 degrees. We just trying to kick it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on you in the camera. Yeah.
Fuck with me, big bro.
I'm gonna keep on y'all in the camera.
You fuck with me, big bro.
Hey, you cute, baby. I keep trying to tell you cute. But ain't nothing going on, bro. Y'all ain't gotta keep bothering us, bro. For real.
What?
Y'all scared. Y'all gonna keep bothering us, bro.
Bothering you? When's the last time you saw me?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saw you in a while.
Yeah, there you go.
But I saw the rest of these man, listen. Very often.
Hey, fellas, if people call, we gotta come.
I heard you. But then y'all came like 7 cars. Y'all was tripping. Hey, get away from my car, man. Don't hit my whip, man. Don't hit my car, man. I'm watching you, man. Don't hit my car, man. Look, he's gonna pull out. Hey, guys, less cars left. On bullshit, we couldn't even just breathe, hear me? Hell yeah, y'all. They did it again, man. We couldn't breathe, man.
Come on, man.
We couldn't breathe, man. We still can't breathe.
Thank you for watching. Both of today's clips come down to one core issue: the limits of police authority under the Constitution. In the first encounter, the key point is simple. Suspicion is not a crime. For any detention to be lawful, officers need reasonable, articulatable suspicion tied to a specific crime. Without that, pushing for ID becomes legally questionable. The way the officer handled it raises concerns about how quickly a routine interaction can shift into pressure without clearly explaining the legal basis. And throughout it all, the right to film and question police actions is protected under the First Amendment. People are allowed to ask what they are being suspected of and why they are being stopped. The second encounter raises another serious issue: search and seizure. Under the Fourth Amendment, officers cannot search property or interfere with it without consent, a warrant, or a clear legal exception. When that line is crossed, it becomes a question of overreach. At the same time, the public still has the right to record, speak, and challenge what is happening, again, protected by the First Amendment. The takeaway from both clips is clear. Police can investigate, but the Constitution sets limits. Suspicion alone is not enough. Detention needs a lawful basis. Searches require legal justification. And when those lines get blurred, the camera becomes the most powerful tool to bring clarity.